this is Raman, your tutor from Alberta Real Estate School. Today we'll take a look at the exam weightings for the property management course. The number of questions that you can expect on the exam for this course would be 100. So this hasn't changed. The number of units and the mark distribution for the units has changed, but the number of questions on the exam are still 100. Let's take a look at what the exam weightings are for the different units. Unit 1 here is Introduction to Property Management. This one is worth 10% of the mark. So we can expect about 10 questions from this unit. Unit 2, Property Management and the Law. This one is a big unit. It's worth 15%. So we would expect 15 questions from this one here. Unit 3 is Market Research and Tenant Selection, worth again 10%. So 10 questions from this one. Unit 4, Leasing. This is another unit that's worth 10%. So another 10 questions here. Unit 5 is Construction and Building Design. This one is worth less. It's only worth 5%. So we could expect 5 questions on this one. Property Measurement. This is another unit that's not worth as much. So again, 5% here or 5 marks on the exam. Unit 7, Accounting and Budgeting. This one is important. It is worth 10%. So we can expect 10 questions. Unit 8, Operational Management and Property Maintenance. This is another big unit. It's worth 15% or 15 questions. Unit 9, this is on Personnel and Tenant Management. Again, this is worth 10%, so we can expect another 10 questions from this one here. Unit 10 is Property Management Plan. So this one is worth 5%, so only 5 questions from this one here. Unit 11 is Preparing for a Professional and Ethical Career. This is worth 5%, so another 5 questions on the exam from this one. So in total, we have 100 questions on the exam, and the 2 most important units here would be your Property Management and the Law, as well as Operational Management and Property Maintenance. In terms of our questions, we are looking at 100 questions on the exam. They will all be multiple choice questions, so we don't really need to write anything there. And the time that you have for the exam still remains the same. It's 3 hours or 180 minutes. So per question, we are looking at about just over a minute and a half. So we'll have to go through the questions fairly quickly here. What I generally recommend is if you're not sure about the answer to a question, I would just skip the question and then attempt all the other questions so that you're not wasting your time on it. Plus, it creates stress for you in the exam. So you want to be able to answer the questions without getting stressed. So I would suggest skip the question and then come back. You are able to go back and review your questions before you submit it. So I highly recommend doing that. The passing percentage for this exam is 70%. So basically you need to get 70 marks in order to pass the exam. So let's recap overall in terms of our exam weightings here for different units. We have a total of 11 units on the exam, and the biggest units would be Unit 2, Property Management and the Law, which is worth 15%. And then you have Unit 8, which is Operational Management and Property Maintenance, again, worth 15%. And then you have several units that are worth 10%. So those will be the second priority, which is Introduction to Property Management, Unit 1, Unit 3, Market Research and Tenant Selection. Leasing is an important one. Unit 4, Accounting and Budgeting. This is important, again, worth 10%. Personnel and Tenant Management, this is worth 10% as well. So all in all, you still have 100 questions, 3 hours, and 70% is what you need to pass the exam. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like some extra help in preparing for your exam, I invite you to visit our website at www.albertarealestateschool.com, or you can give us a call at 587-936-7779. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.